Fontaine, and last spring I was invited to be a judge at the impressive Junior Miss Pageant in Mobile, Alabama. And this is the story of the exciting events that led up to that most wonderful of moments in any girl's life, her selection as America's Junior Miss. The Junior Miss Pageant is a national search to find America's ideal high school senior girl. It usually starts in the winter with girls all over the country preparing for regional and state contests. For example, here's Mary Jane Nesbitt from Albion, New York, with her mother checking the final fit on one of the gowns Mary Jane designed and made. Mary Jane had won her local contest and went on to the New York State Finals held in Rochester. As in the Junior Miss Finals, girls in the state contest are judged on personality values such as appearance, mental alertness, poise, school achievement, and talent. And now the announcement of New York State's Junior Miss, Mary Jane Nesbitt. In this moment of excitement, who can blame her for being a little flustered? In addition to the title, Mary Jane won a $1,000 scholarship, plus that all-important trip to Mobile and a chance to become America's Junior Miss. Back in Albion, the town turned out to give their girl a big, warm welcome when she returned with the New York State Junior Miss crown. In similar contests, each of the 50 states selects one girl to carry its hopes and her hopes to the national finals in Mobile, where the girls gather for Pageant Week, a week filled with fun, adventure, and cliff-hanging excitement. In Mobile, the girls are judged again and judged very carefully on appearance, personal traits, and abilities. This year, the panel of judges consisted of a former junior miss, a college president, a woman public relations expert, a dean of an art school, and an actress. So with that much background, let's go to Mobile. Here's the first plane of contestants arriving. The girls in the foreground, in the colorful crinoline costumes, are a famous Mobile tradition, the Azalea Trail Queen and her court. Just look at the size of the welcoming crowd. I call this real Southern hospitality.
From Albion, New York's Junior Miss, Miss Mary Jane Nesbitt. Mary Jane, I see that you would like to have a career in writing. What kind of writing?
Newspaper work, I believe.
Oh, reporting.
Yeah.
How did you happen to get interested in this?
Well, I don't know. It's just reading things, and I know a few people that are in this business, and it interests me.
What will be your talent here in Mobile?
I'll present a wardrobe that I made.
Fine, thank you. Glad to have you here.
What a delightful moment. A moment to be remembered. Do you wonder that Mary Jane is all smiles?
From Evergreen, Alabama, and of naturally one of our official hostesses, Miss Margaret Haygood. Margaret? Has come well over 4,000 miles to be with us for the next week. Miss Alice Ann Arnold, Alaska's Junior Miss. Oklahoma's Junior Miss, 1964, from Midwest City, Miss Lisa Burkhardt. From Lexington, Kentucky's Junior Miss, Miss Sharon Smith.
I just want to say that I think Mobile is a beautiful city, and it has the most wonderful people that I've ever seen.
We thank you. We're glad to have you here.
One of the customs of the pageant is that the girls are all invited to stay with Mobile families. That's Georgia's Diane Blackstock and Ohio's Connie Lockwood with their host and hostess. It's Sunday morning, and the girls all start the day by attending the church of their choice. Each girl has been given a camera and plenty of film so that she could save her pageant memories with pictures. Then it's all aboard the buses for a trip to the world-renowned Bellengrath Gardens with its brilliantly colored azaleas.
Antenna, Asheranthus, Clarendon, Belphora, Bougainvillea, Scidanthus, Locasia, Red Salvia, Acamina, Centaurea, Butterfly Lilies, and Dracaena, so we have...
The pageant originally had its beginning as a local contest to choose the Azalea Trail Queen. Now, although the Junior Miss Pageant has grown to be a national institution, the Azalea Trail Court still represents Alabama's fairest high school girls. Monday morning and off to rehearsal.
Hi, Tricia. Bye-bye, Mrs. Turner. See you this afternoon. We'll be home early. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Pageant experience has shown that the fairest way to judge qualities such as poise and grace is on the basis of group dance routines. Don't worry, Dinah, you'll get it. Won't she, Linda? See girls like this. It's really not so hard.
What do you think of this first day of rehearsal, Lana?
Oh, it's fun, isn't it?
Yes.
A little strenuous, though.
Yes, about as strenuous as making up our homework after the pageant.
Right. Did you get all your makeup work done before you came?
Yes, I did. They allowed me to do all of it. I guess they felt the pageant was a worthwhile cause.
Now they're beginning to look a little better, and during rehearsal, a Coke always makes things go better. Each girl was given a handsome gift box for hairstyling, and no time was wasted putting it to use. Watching the rehearsal fun were Mrs. Mary Weatherby, the pageant chaperone, and Diane Sawyer, the 1963 Junior Miss.
Brings to mind about this time last year, I'm sure you were wondering who would win the title of Junior Miss.
I certainly was.
And I was wondering, too, who I might have the privilege of chaperoning during the summer tour.
To think I never dreamed at the time that we'd have the opportunity to make the tour that we did.
Oh, it was so much fun. Do you recall any particular thing that stands out in your mind?
I think probably the most exciting thing for me was seeing all the girls again I'd been with in the pageant. It was refreshing to find them in their native context and to see that the Junior Miss feeling was still there.
Well, I know you girls had a...
Oh, when a Junior Miss walks down the street, she looks 100 per from head to feet. She's got that smile, that style, that winning way. And just to look at her, you'll recognize it, and you'll say, now there's a girl I'd like to know. She's got that Junior Miss sparkle, pep and go. And just to look at her, it's quite a treat. It's hard to be a Junior Miss. Hey!
You can't have a pageant without a parade, and Monday night there was a big one. There's sparkling Evelyn Sagawa from Honolulu. And a small girl is entranced with Georgia's Diane Blackstock. Pat Lukovich autographs the program for a lucky little redhead, charming Carol Ann Farley. Janine Duguay from Manchester. Lovely Bronwyn Piper. Hello, Mary Jane. Linda Kay, Rhode Island's popular Junior Miss. Handsome, smiling Diane Denson. And a big wave from Linda Felber. Perhaps the one most important way for the judges to evaluate the girls is by a personal interview. While these girls are waiting their turns, let's listen to a bit of the interview of Linda Renberger, Florida's Junior Miss.
I notice your mother's from England, and doubtless you have a good bit of interest in England. Do you think it's getting stronger or weaker in a position of world leadership?
I'm afraid it's getting weaker.
Is this because of loss of colonies or breakup with the empire, or why would you say it's getting weaker?
I think because of breakup of the empire, they've been giving so many colonies their freedom lately that there's not too much left.
Which party do you think will win in the British election coming up?
I have no idea.
Linda, you've been lucky and lived in Trinidad. I've never been there. What's it like?
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's the prettiest place I've ever lived.
Can you tell us a little about the land? I have no idea what to anticipate.
Well, you go way up these mountains, and there's this big bay, like in Peter Pan, Walt Disney, and it's just beautiful. You can't imagine. It's just so pretty and blue.
What are the main activities on the island? Do you swim, fish, water ski?
Well, Navy bases, they don't do anything, those people, unless if they're afraid of the natives. But we lived off the base, and we lived with the natives. And they participate in these great carnivals just before Lent. You know, just before Lent. And they ski and swim.
For contest purposes, the girls are divided into 3 groups, and during 3 preliminary evenings, each group is judged in one of the qualifying categories: youth fitness, poise and appearance, talent. This group is working on its poise and appearance presentation.
Miss Fontaine, it's fun to be here at this judge's table this morning watching the girls in rehearsal, but I certainly wouldn't want to be here Wednesday night through Saturday.
It's going to be a very difficult job of Mrs. Weatherby. There's so many lovely girls. But you know, it surprised me. I thought I was coming down to Mobile to judge a beauty pageant, girls in bathing suits, that kind of thing. And to get here and realize these girls are being judged on grace, on charm, on intelligence, on their community leadership, and the end product of getting a scholarship. This is a wonderful idea. Isn't it? Someone told me this started as an end product of the famed Azalea tour.
That's true. And it was such a fine thing. The people in the neighboring states said they would like to take part in it, too. So from that, it grew into the pageant. First year, we had 18. And not many more than that in the audience.
In the first year, how much did you give in scholarships?
I'm not sure of that amount, so I would hate to give you...
Someone told me something like 50, I think it was $50.
Probably so, yes.
But now, this year, how much do you anticipate will be given?
Over $150,000 in scholarships. And these girls receive scholarships on their local level, then on their state level, and then here at the national level. And the winner receives a $6,000 scholarship. The young lady that won the title of America's Junior Miss last year is now at Wellesley, and she won $7,000 in scholarships.
And for a lot of these girls who are so bright and so able, I'll bet it makes college possible for them.
Indeed it does.
Everywhere you turn, something exciting is happening. Here, the famous Breck artist, Ralph Williams, sketches Barbara Jean Pine, New Jersey's Junior Miss. Meanwhile, a couple of others are playing Do You Know?
Say, did you say you had a grandmother that lived up in Washington?
Yes, she lives out on Camino Island. That's out, I think, around the Puget Sound.
Oh, yeah, I've been up there a lot.
Have
It's
you?
really pretty up there. I just love it. It's really
She's always writing about how beautiful it is.
Is your interview on Thursday?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm getting worried about that, you know. It's going to be fun, but
I think it'll go by pretty well. After all, they can't do too much in 10 minutes.
Happy birthday, dear Janet. Happy birthday to you.
Hi, New Jersey. What are you doing? Hi, Tex. How are you? Well, I just found this piece of Podale fabric on the table over here, and nobody was doing anything with it, so I figured I'd see what I could do. And it's just wonderful. It's so great to work with. It just folds, and you can get any line you want with it. The colors are beautiful. They blend in so well. Aren't they fabulous? They have...
Mr. Eric, a Breck hairstylist, helps the girls look their very best. Joy Christensen is an alluring example. By Wednesday, all was ready for the opening preliminary evening. Members of the Azalea Court started the proceedings by presenting the first group of girls to the audience. The judges' panel is a study in concentration as one by one each girl introduced herself.
My name's Linda Felber. I'm from Colfax, Washington, and I attend Colfax High School.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Sagawa from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I attend St. Andrew's Priory. Hello, I'm Ronna Lou Becker from Fairmont, Minnesota, where I attend Grenada High School.
Hello, I'm Peggy Fish from Chicago, Illinois, and I attend Morgan Park High School.
Good evening, I'm Stephanie Lee from Los Alamitos, California, and I attend Western High School in Anaheim.
This is the poise and appearance presentation. It seems scarcely possible that this graceful routine was learned in just 2 short days. Part of the judging is based on individual talent, and the acts came in amazing variety, from a hilarious Charleston by Alaska's Ann Arnold, which the audience loved, to a modern dance by New Hampshire's Janine Duguay. Washington's Linda Felber did a dramatic St. Joan monologue, and Arizona's Kitty McClellan a comedy routine. Peggy Fish was an Illinois hillbilly, and Utah's Joy Christensen stopped the show with a tap dance. The final presentation of the evening was the youth fitness group with a light-hearted basketball number. The girls were all so attractive in their trim Codell sports outfits that I found it most difficult to pick a winner in this, the youth fitness category. But eventually we were able to agree on the first night's winners in each category, and here they are smiling for the photographer. Poise and appearance, Missouri's Susan Harding. Fitness, Tennessee's Diane Denton. Talent, Illinois' Peggy Fish, and Scholastic, Georgia's Diane Blackstock. Here are the second night's winners posing with the reigning junior miss, Diane Sawyer. What a photographer's paradise to get pictures of beauties like Connie Lockwood, Bronwyn Piper, Julie Bicking, Nancy Chase, and Diane. Excitement and enthusiasm surround the winners of the third preliminary evening as they receive congratulations from the other girls. That's Nevada's Sonia Peterson. She's with Maryland's Paula Morgan, Hawaii's Evelyn Sugawa, and Mississippi's Carolyn Anderson. But now it's Saturday evening, and this is the grand finale.
The finals of the 1964 America's Junior Miss Pageant. The search for the ideal high school senior girl. And now for your pleasure, meet your America's 50 States Junior Misses of 1964.
Master of Ceremonies, Jimmy Morris, brings the girls on stage for the last time. Based on the previous 3 nights' performances, 8 of these girls have been selected as finalists, and tonight, one of them will be crowned America's Junior Miss. The judges are making their final evaluations. Excitement and tension are building up. It's truly remarkable that with all the excitement, these girls can appear so calm, relaxed, fresh, and, well, just downright beautiful. Looking at this remarkable group of girls, you can't help feeling a great pride in America's youth.
The English language contains many irregular verbs, such as the verb to be. Just as life contains many irregular experiences, such as that of being a junior miss. In order to conjugate the verb to be, one must think in terms of present, past, and future. I recall a present, and I'm standing on a stage and hearing my name called, and after it the words, America's Junior Miss. Then there was a future, for I would travel across the nation, experiencing and learning more than I had ever dreamed possible. And suddenly, all is past. But tonight I know the fullest and richest meaning of that word, and it has been the greatest blessing I have ever known to have been your junior miss.
Diane Sawyer has been a most charming and distinguished junior miss. The first award will be for personality. The most popular girl at the pageant, voted so by the girls themselves.
From among you, you have chosen to receive this award. Hawaii's Junior Miss Evelyn F. Sagawa.
That was a popular choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, fourth runner-up to America's Junior Miss. Rhode Island's Junior Miss, Linda Cave. Third runner-up in the 1964 America's Junior Miss pageant, Hawaii's Junior Miss, Evelyn Sagawa.
Evelyn wins 2 awards.
We are pleased to announce second runner-up, California's Junior Miss, Stephanie Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, first runner-up, Ohio's Junior Miss, Connie Lockwood. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important of announcements in the world of youth. The nation's First Lady of Youth and America's Junior Miss for 1964, Washington's Junior Miss, Linda Felber.
Linda Felber, a lovely and gracious girl, America's ideal high school senior and a great successor to Diane. My guess is that she still can't believe it. And one shot with the pageant sponsors. Next day, everyone traveled to Bellingrath Gardens for a last round of picture taking.
Well, Mary Jane, here you are back at Bellingrath Gardens after a week of the pageant. The finalists and the new America's Junior Miss are being photographed back here. How do you feel by not being with them?
Several people have come up to me and said, Mary Jane, I'm so sorry you're not a winner. And it's just the silliest thing anyone could say, because all 45 of us who are going home without trophies, and the other 5 who are going home with trophies, have something else to take home with them, something we call the Junior Miss feeling.
Well said, Mary Jane. You're a true sportsman. To Washington's Linda Felber, America's Junior Miss for 1964. Congratulations, and every good wish. In talking with the girls after everything was over, I found Mary Jane's comments to be typical of the girls participating in the pageant. Even though one girl is designated a winner, in the America's Junior Miss pageant, there are no losers.